This is episode 3 of I Hit Send Sundays with Steve. That's me. This is I Hit Send Sunday. So if you're watching episode 3 after watching episode 1 and 2, thank you for sticking around. And if this is the first of the series you're seeing, it must have been a good answer or something, because it's getting more attention. So this is another anonymous person who will be referred to as Homie from now on. So Homie says, "Hey Steve," or they said hi. "Hi Steve, I'm a huge fan and you've actually inspired me to write some of my own poetry." Good, keep that up. I found you originally through your coming out video, and I was wondering how you came out to your brother. Also in Troye Sivan's second coming out video, he came out twice? In his second coming out video, he mentions that it was awkward around the house once everyone knew that he was gay. Such a personal piece of information. What were the days right after coming out like for you? Thank you, and please keep this anonymous. Coming out to my brother was really hard. I'm not gonna lie. He's not like the easiest person in the world to talk to or, kind of divulge personal information to. So when I first came out to him, I was young and he said I wasn't. Like, that was his answer. He was like, "No, you're not." And that's kind of like a mind-boggling thing. Like, you work up all this effort and you're like, I'm gay. And they're like, nah, you're just afraid of girls. That's what he said. You're afraid of girls. And over time, like, he kind of accepted it as I did. Like, I guess I was really nervous and, like, scared at that point, so I guess he maybe thought that, like, maybe I just wasn't sure and I'm panicking about something I shouldn't be panicking about. But I wasn't. I was sure. There was no doubt in my mind that I was gay. So coming out to my brother wasn't the easiest thing in the world because he wasn't, like, immediately, like, A-okay with it. And we weren't, like, really, like, super close growing up anyways, but it was important to me to tell him because, he was my brother. And was it awkward around the house? No. By the time I came out, I was out of the house. So if you're coming out and you live at home and it's awkward, I can't even imagine. Because you have to wake up and you have to see those people the next day. And you're raw. You're raw and you're vulnerable. Like, most importantly, like, you're a vulnerable person because you've divulged something, like, your deepest, darkest secret as far as you're concerned. And the rest of your family members haven't done that. Like, it would be ideal if you were like, "Mom, Dad, I'm gay." And your dad was like, "Your mom's a furry and I'm, like, super into butt play," or something. So that everyone was on equal playing field, but it doesn't work like that. It's like, here's my deepest, darkest secret. And they're like, "Okay, like, let's all pretend to be normal now." Like, the ideal situation would be is if everyone could be open and vulnerable and raw and stuff. It doesn't happen like that. So things around the house for me, like, I just wasn't around the house. So I came out, I hung out with my mom, and it wasn't so much awkward. I felt more relief than I did feel, like, the awkwardness of my mom. But with my brother, it was certainly awkward. But things with my brother and me are usually awkward because we're both two, like, very, very different people. And so, it's hard for us to communicate at all. So yeah, I hope that answered your question, Holmes. Alright, that was episode 3. If you haven't watched the episode 1 or 2 or whatever, maybe check it out. It might be worth checking out, maybe not, I don't know. Like and subscribe, that's important to say at the end of these videos. And I'll see you on the next episode, starting now!